anime, a lot of focus on that, right? Some other anime, but there was some other anime had a lot of focus on the Walpurgis Night. Something big happened those days. But I think today, right, we're gonna be a lot of demons instead. A lot of true demon lords, everything between. Everyone's there, right? Freaking Bestie got slapped, but I'm Clayman. You can see that shit going on. Carrion is probably the beast guy is probably Carrion, right? I mean, say it here. The harpy beast guy has to be Carrion. Like, I'm just like, come on, man. As I did my review last episode, I feel certain, right, that of course the vampire maid is actually this goddess, right? Adalman mentioned, because if you combine those two things that VELDORA said, you better got the same name, right, and so on. But yeah, I'm very excited. It's gonna be the freaking hit episode. I think this is what everyone been waiting for. Like the climax. Yeah, the climax, right? This is why I have the image of Bible there. Yeah, it's the climax, course. Everyone coming together, right? Like all the characters coming together. I guess the most important thing is to free Milim from Clayman's mind control, right? With Rimuru. That should be the main thing, I guess. Seeing, I guess, Leon guy talking to Rimuru and so on. But anyway. Now it's buffered up here. Yeah, I'm spacing my timer. Where is the... There we go. Okay. Let's start watching it. I'm gonna remove put the timer up. Yeah, let's remove my fun stuff. You can stay. And timer. Let's watch. Sorry. That's better. Yeah. 3, 2, 1. Go. So immediately, of course, on Walpurgis Night. You probably shortly recap this slap or something. Oh, you can say everyone's name. Okay. Oh, we're just gonna go to end. Okay. So we know Guy, of course. You know, Guy Grimson, the strongest guy, right? Yeah. This. I was like, oh yeah, I'm also here. Yeah. It's like, that's right. And of course, Milim. That is obviously mind controlled. Yeah. The giant. Because you're always dressed like that. For some reason, guys are always dressed like this. And the maid is clearly the real leader, right? Behind him. Obviously. Sleeping ruler? Well, I guess he is sleeping, I guess. But that's clearly Carrion. Oh, they gonna say that too? Are they gonna say that? Like that's what it's Carrion? Oh, the pet! The fox pet shit! What can they do? The thing that's like the cute fox thing. That clearly is the best team, man. That is the fox thing with him. I kind of want to forgive Clayman because they brought a fox with him. A cute little Miles power. Oh, here we go. Finally. Rimuru Tempest. It's pissed off, man. Yeah, so the maids or guys attend these, right? I gotta react my Milim here. There we go. That's my Milim. But yeah, Clayman obviously is like, ha ha ha, I'm the best, right? He's very much overconfident here, I feel. That guy definitely sleeping a lot. It's probably ulti now, right? After Rimuru is like, bastard. No opening? You skipped the opening. Okay. I thought that's gonna be open, definitely, but you skipped the opening. Days or whatever. Man, they might skip the opening and ending. It would be crazy. Oh yeah, 2 different eyes there, yeah, okay. I love Ramaris. This is like I gotta keep reading the holy scripts. That's what I'm here for. Yeah, she's taking this meeting very seriously. Yeah. Wait, they have a pact? But he's like enslaving Milim. Is he that out? What's the pact? It's like you can enslave all people, but you can't fight them. I don't know. But you can. Nah, but that's of course his fault here. He's blaming that Rimuru killed, of course, Muron. That's like a big issue, right? For Clayman, I mean, like his mistake here of her death is obviously gonna, like, you know, Rimuru clearly objective to being wrong in that thing. Ooh, gonna blame Carrion for this thing too, and yes, poor Muron that died with her last dying breath. Yes, exactly. Milim was so enraged. You would think that Milim would say something about this, you know. Yes, don't blame poor little Milim. It's hard for my... I like him, he's like, she's wanting to protect me! Okay, so that's his... he wasn't able to purge Rimuru-sama. Okay. Okay, so Rimuru's defensive. I mean, obviously, Muran is alive. He's like, you liar! I didn't kill her. She's my new friend. He's one of my many friends now. Oh, those poor humans, man. He easily has them on the Muran part. Carrion has to be the lion guy, though. Freya is trying to betray him. Right? There we go, yeah. Muran's alive, so that's like... Yeah, she's part of my friend team now, so... He's like, cowardly! It's like, no, it's called strategy! Oh yeah, this part with Clayman, of course, created Carbodia's, kinda. So they have some cameras there or something? Who recorded this thing? Like, what? They were running around with some hidden camera or something? When did Rimuru get this video recording? Still though, it didn't even show Muran, so I don't know why he showed like Cambodia's thing. It wasn't even that important for his lives, but... Oh, you be next! Here we go, Rimuru is like in his face here, man. I don't feel that the other one really cares though. They're like, yeah, whatever, Clayman, let's just kill him. Yeah, I don't feel they're like, yeah, Clayman, like we don't... Doesn't really feel like anyone really likes Clayman, right? They're like... can we kill this guy instead? Here we go. This is the first time we see him talk, right? Man, I think Clayman is just, you know, his lies are really hard to convict people here. That is pretty much true though. I feel that Rimuru is kind of luckily turned into a demon lord though. He's like this, this guy just randomly became a demon lord. It's pure luck, man. It's unfair. That feels true though. Yeah, it's randomly is the best guy ever. No one reacts whatsoever. It's like, okay. What if Rimuru just kind of takes off the necklace of Milim, right? And her hair... Yeah, it's my best friend, man! Tomodachi, baby! See, I keep thinking that the clowns want to betray Clayman, right? The clowns has a kind of weird, odd, own agenda, right? Wait, so can you kill him here? Because I was like, I'm gonna kill you. Wait. The fox gonna fight? Man, I was in the fox fight. Plus up the guy keeps sleeping over there. It's at the table. Ramaris keeps reading the holy script. This feels like a very weird... They're a very weird guy stuff. Yeah, I feel no one seems to care at all what happens to Demon. They're like, whatever, man. Like, what are the rules here, really? Yeah, they seem to be like... I'm finally gonna address the Milim mind control, come on. Oh, is he finally gonna free his bestie? Come on! Sounds a lot like Rimuru. I just wanna have my slice of life. My slice of life, and we have, you know, we eat cookies and we cook food and we, yeah, this stuff, yeah. Let's just hang out in bits episodes. Doesn't really make any friends here, I feel. I mean, certainly, yeah, certainly power is the most important thing to have because Demon Lord. The stronger you are, right? And everyone respects power, right? Oh, here we go. Clayman's Rimuru is straight to a fight here. Yeah, so power is everything in the end. What can Clayman do though? He's like mind control guy, yeah, puppet guy. I guess he could use Milim as his weapon, I suppose. Is that allowed? Can he be? Yeah, he could be like, I can fight with Milim because she's like my mind control victim, so it counts. I guess that is like technically true. His powers are using her, right? So I allow it. Yeah, oh nice. Get some Milim fan service, very good. Well, I mean, her cat is fan service, right? But you know, I guess that's allowed, right? No, see, this, yeah, no, you know what? I think this makes sense to me because it's his power controlling her. Yeah, I will also join in. Yeah, exactly. It's like support of my powers. Well, what? Well, I guess guy probably knows. Like, well, I guess it's part of the rules, so you know, whatever. Man, it's bestie, right? Bestie versus bestie. But if he just remove her necklace in the fight, you can like could be a way to get a necklace out of her. Or you just kill Clayman really quickly, like physically weaker, right? You kill him immediately, and then Milim will be free, I guess, if he dies. But yeah, finally, I don't know the rules, but that's good. Shion is like, I'm tired of this crap. She's fighting in the opening about it at this place, yeah, of course. But it's just nice seeing Shion up here and beating the crap out of him. It feels like Shion can think of himself, right? Yeah, it was great, right? Don't get all the blood there. That was good, yeah, that was good. But what about the fox then? What about this Clayman to the fox thing? Well, you should probably keep fighting him instead of just let him talk, right? If he can heal himself, keep punching him, Rimuru, not... Like you could ride that into, of course. Yes! Yes! Here we go, the furry battle! Okay, here we go. It's turning into this... What can his fox do then? Oh, it's a cube, of course it is. It's a 9, it's a kind of cube thing. 9, yes. Of course. Oh yeah, and brings out a puppet or something. What is he? Oh yeah, I can have the video wisp. Summons more animals. What is this? Yeah, I love how there seems to be zero rules here. It's like I can also summon more animals. I can summon my boys. Yeah, it's like Demon Lord fighting is kind of like do whatever you want, I guess. So it's like a Son Goku guy, clearly, and a bunny of sort. Oh, now they like... Oh, I see like... created like a battleground? And this is kind of bad. You know what I remember? This must be a Pokemon battle now, honestly. It must be a Pokemon hour. They're like, oh, Pokemon tournament. Oh, we can like remodel. Now it's like a rock place instead. Now it's like a water area. Yeah, it's like rebuilding the area to be like a battleground. Yes, now we create like a little battlefield here. Man, best against bestie. Oof. Maybe you can break through in Minecraft with friendship and love, right? Or just remove the necklace somehow. But I mean, maybe you can talk to her in a way and make her, like, you know, lose her. What could the bunny do? Now I love it! It turned into like a really crazy battle episode where everyone thinks it's... yeah. Proven the animation here and Milim's fight there. I also feel like Milim taking it seriously though, because Milim can of course turn into her bigger adult form, right? But she's like, you know, beef her up. Yeah, since she's part of the Rimuru friendship kind of thing, right? Kind of created by that. Oh, I guess she can join if she wants to join. That appeared like, okay. Maybe not. Can she join in herself then? I don't know, yeah, because like Milim said yes, right? So I guess, but Milim is fine because she's micro-troll, right? Yeah. What if Rimuru micro... What if Rimuru micro throws Ramaris? Can she then join in if he throws a micro on her? Oh yeah, it's breaking the rules here. Ooh yeah, it's like there's some rule breaking here. That one's also Rimuru. Ooh yeah, okay, it's breaking the rules maybe, I guess. Yeah, exactly. My father, my creator, come on. There really bit of she can do in the anime. I'm kind of magical golem of sort with. I feel the guy has a real sweet spot for Ramaris. It's like he's his favorite girl, right? He's like, man, little cute spirit girl, you know, little, yeah, you're all kawaii. Yeah, we are best friends. Like he's like, you know, I kind of like this girl. Yeah, okay, so he's fine. Train is a cute too. He's like, yeah, okay. It's like, yeah. Ramaris is all like, be your best friends. Primordial red, eh? Well, I guess he's red, yeah. Red hair. Oh, okay, man. Kind of betraying Rimuru's trust here a little bit. I don't know, he's sweet to Ramaris now. Oh yeah, Rimuru has to want people though, doesn't need me though. Got a dragon best friend and so on. Yeah, like sudden secret backstory here. Yeah, because like she knows guy, right? Like a red, yeah. My bloodline. So we build up here. How powerful is she then? That's really building up her as being incredibly powerful. But like Ramaris is just like, she's this kawaii cheerleader. I love this, it's my best friend, come on guy! It's gonna be fun! So she's black then? I guess, so he's red, she's black. Of course, Milim. But again, I don't think Milim doesn't take it seriously, right? This can't be like real Milim's maximum power. If wouldn't she grow big then, if she's actually gonna fight for real, right? And I don't know, he's like a puppet or something. It's like a puppet. So did he build the puppet? It's kinda how it sounds. Come on, it's kinda beautiful. Power is beautiful, Rimuru, don't be like that. Well, I guess Beretta's gonna come and save them here. Noir, the black primordial. And some good quality shield fighting here. Oh, here we go. Beretta chans gonna join in. I can't lose now, okay, good. It's now. I mean, take the necklace, man! Take the necklace! It's kind of obvious. Do you have to talk to Raphael for that? Take the necklace. It's like, come on, man. It's clearly the necklace. I mean, he has Milim basically leased his place for months. He should know that the different thing is the necklace. I mean, I don't think you can just scan her body to the necklace, man. Just that's nice, yeah. Yeah, that's good. Piss Raphael off, that's good. Yeah, she leaves it. But come on, he should be able to figure out the feel. She's wearing the same clothing as always, except the necklace, right? And I would say clothing as, you know, barely anything on, right? Did I do anything? I guess it's salty, but... That tells him it's a trap. That tells him it's she's trapping you. That you can tell. Man, Rimuru's getting punched from out of reality here. Maybe she's back though. Maybe Milim finally is like, oh, I step out of it. Bestie! Oh, VELDORA pops up. What is this? That's also Bestie. He's like, I'm the real Bestie. Oh my god. The other Bestie compares in. Man, it's a net to rare fight. I will be his Bestie. Here we go. Okay, god damn it. Man, VELDORA pops up and it's like ending. Yeah, come on. Of course VELDORA pops up in the ending. They had no opening. Do they have an ending? They had an ending. It's no preview. God damn it, man. But yeah, I didn't see that coming. I guess VELDORA was hiding, you know, I guess, in his shadow or something. He's probably all along, right? He was probably the friend we met all along. Oh man, I haven't seen the chat, guys. I've been too busy actually looking at the anime. Yeah, let's review the episode, man. VELDORA just pops up out of nowhere. That was a great episode. Probably the best episode this season, right? Of course. Finally, the Walpurgis night, and then VELDORA pops out of nowhere, and I feel it's nice because I would love to see Milim fight VELDORA, right? Because some bestie friendship. Who's the best? Who's the best Rimuru friend? Of sorts, yeah, of sorts. Would be awesome. Would be truly awesome. But man, nothing happened there. Beretta had a lot of backstory suddenly, not backstory, but yeah, because she's like real black, I guess, like the black primordial that knows Gaiden, and Guy being the red primordial, and he's red, so that makes sense, right? So I guess Beretta is stronger than Clayman or something, right? And of course she's like, oh, I don't need to like serve Rimuru because he has an even better servant, so I'm not even his best servant, right? Like, he has better people than that. So, you know, really powers up that the Rimuru harem, yeah. I mean, better servant than me. But I really loved the Ramaris bit, honestly. Probably my favorite part is seeing Milim fight though, but seeing all these like Ramaris being all like, oh, we're best friends, I love this guy. Yeah, she's all like, oh, we like yeah. She's spending all her time is being like, oh, this guy is the funniest guy ever, he's so happiness, and we eat cookies and we hang out, and oh, it's so awesome. And we have all this awesome part and so on. That was great. And I said that last episode, but I think it's pretty clear that Ramaris and of course Guy, as we know, go way back, right? And if it's a guy, it's a sweet spot for Ramaris, right? Like he listens to her the most of all this demon lord. He's like, yeah, that's my girl, a little cute fairy girl. Yeah, she's fine, you know. Yeah, that's the one I listen to. So of course she comes in there and kind of gives Guy the friendship speech. Come on, it's my best friend. I want to help out. And that's a great part. Otherwise, though, we see Milim, of course, fighting and so on. A lot of him happening in the episode. But let's start with the Pokemon fight. I love that thing. When they're, so he's basically at the QB, I guess. He has like, oh, he's a 9-head thing. You got the Fox thing going on. And then he's almost like Son Goku or something. And I'm like, what? I guess so. And like a bunny of sort or something. Yeah, and he's like, I also got a bunny. Here it is, yeah. And he's I love this scene, yeah. It's like, yeah, so of course a little cute fox finger thing, which I was waiting for to fight. And I say, you know, Clayman, you know, he goes on Pokemon, so I managed for that, right? And then the Pokemon can summon more Pokemons. So he goes on little Pokemon team. That's beautiful. But yeah, clearly the monkey's son, you know, Son Goku, Wukong thing, obviously with the staff and so on, right? The classic Sun Wukong design, and the Goku, of course, is, you know, taking after. And then the bunny, honestly, I don't know. Isn't the bunny a bunny? I mean, the bunny is like a bunny, right? Doesn't see any special with that. It's a bunny. But, I mean, of course, it has mega powers, but I'm just like, I don't know if the bunny is supposed to be anything. It's one of the zodiacs, I guess. And, I don't know. But, yeah, it's nice how the rules are kind of like, well, I have my Fox with me. He can summon more monsters, and then it's fine apparently. Yeah, if you can summon more teams with you, it's just okay, right? It's just okay. And then it felt a little on off if Guy was like, well, Milim is doing it purposely, or something like that. That's a little interesting how it felt like Guy was like, no, I suppose he wants to fight you. Or if he's like, it's fine because of the mind control. It's a little bit like, because I mean, I can kind of see they have some kind of rules of like you can join in and fight if you like them, kind of thing, right? And I can kind of see that going on there. That, how to say it? I think it's actually, yeah. I was like, I allow it. I think it's fine that she can join in and fight for Clayman, because if he assume that like there is a demon lord fight, all your powers are allowed, right? His powers are I'm mind controlling another demon lord, right? And so yeah, it's part of his powers, right? So I felt it was a little strange. He was like, well, she clearly wants to buy her own guys. Like if she wants to join, she can join, right? But I would feel that she had, well, she's being invited by Clayman, so that's fine then, because she's in his power spectrum, right? Like it's part of his powers crew, so it's fine. That to me seems like an actual acceptable ruling that, well, it's part of Clayman's powers, or she can join until she's mind broken, right? I suppose, but they can't say that she wanted it by purpose, so a little bit like, I guess. But yeah. Anyway, Milim joins in, right? And I don't think she fights seriously though. We're going to have fight scenes, but and yeah, the comments there. Yeah, I did see it before I started streaming this thing. I didn't see it earlier, more importantly. But the Ida 10 is out today, so I can watch it after this thing. Yeah, episode 8. I didn't. I thought it was going to come out in 2 days from now. Delayed last week. But where's the Milim fighting scene? A lot of Milim assets fighting scene, right? she's flopping around there with her. Yeah, I mean, it's like, well, it's very Milim, you know. You're gonna draw her out, you know. You're gonna be a lot of fan service, a lot of angles with Milim, right? I'm trying to find the best angle now of Milim. I admit it. I'm trying to find. Here we go. I found it. Here we go, everyone. I found the best Milim angle. So you know, Milim fighting now with her assets. But I still think that the whole mind control thing, I said this a few times on the reaction part, I still feel that the whole mind control thing clearly isn't working perfectly. Because as we know that Milim can turn into this bigger, you know, adult Milim, right? With her oppas are bigger and more muscular and so on, right? Taller and everything. So I really don't see how this is like Milim going seriously, as she's not, of course, turning into her true form. She's staying in this, like, you know, chibi form, right? Or whatever we call it, her casual best friend form, and then she has you know, her real fighting form, right? And also she can use other stuff too, right? Like magic or whatever. She basically is trying to punch Rimuru with like her sheer physical strength, right? Mostly. So I think Milim can do a lot more stuff than she's doing here. So it really can't be like Clayman is controlling them and giving them the full potential, right? Like he actually is like awakening their everything they can do, given that Milim is kind of like half-assing it, you know. Yeah, pun on purpose, yeah, half-assing it through. But I really feel that Milim is half-assing it. Like she's not taking it seriously. Could it be because she has to kind of control over her own body in her mind? It's going to hurt her bestie? Maybe. Could it be just that he generally can't control them and that makes them weaker? Something like that. But she's clearly not taking it seriously, right? Like she has a lot more powers. Like, yeah, what happened to that Milim for having the openings on, right? Even though it's going to be enough to defeat him, though. I do find it a little silly, though, that Raphael can't tell, because it's like, oh no, it's like an item or something. But, where's the even zooms in on her body? Here it is, yeah, it zooms in on like Milim's, yeah, here it is, yeah. He zooms in Milim's body. And I do find it a little silly, though, in the sense that, as we know, Milim lives at Rimuru's place a lot of time, right? You see it all the time in his live show and so on. He knows her very well. And she has basically the exact same clothing, or, you know, lack of clothing, right? Every day, basically, except this necklace. I do find it silly that, I mean, you don't use your, you know, man you call best girl voice in your head kind of girl and be like, Raphael, Shan, tell me who, you know, what is different with Milim? Like, can't he use tell? I find it a little silly. Not only, I mean, you could argue that, well, it's a heated battle, so, you know, he wouldn't be able to see the necklace because there's so much shit going on. But the thing is that, wouldn't Rimuru see that immediately when she enters at the Walpurgis night, right? At the first meeting, when they enter the door, wouldn't he immediately be, oh, look at that necklace, I've never seen her have before? Because otherwise she's wearing the exact same, you know, bikini strap, basically, so I do find this thing a little bit like, why can't you just take the necklace off her? It's obvious, man. Who has to tell him that? I guess one thing with Rimuru is that he relies too much on his on his Raphael. Yeah, he's like, tell me the truth, Raphael. It's like, just take off the necklace, man. Just get to see it, right? So I think that's a little stupid, because obviously when she enters, wouldn't he be able to like look at her and then sitting in the meeting, right? Like, he has a lot of time on him to, you know, look at her body and be like, what's that purple necklace doing there? Never seen that before. I mean, I would immediately assume that's the mind control object. Like, also because purple is usually mind control. That's like an anime meta thing, that purple is usually very often mind control. That's a very anime thing, though. But, I don't know, was VELDORA the best scene when he pops up, or was it maybe the Shion scene? I'm trying to, yeah. That was just nice seeing Shion going angry at him. But I think it was cute because Shion punched him, right? But this is the best part. This is afterwards, all bloody, like, yeah, that was great, right? Look at all the blood. You're standing there like, did I do good, Rimuru-sama? Looking all kawaii. But yeah, a lot of things happens this episode. A lot of fights. It's interesting how the demon lords, the other guy, doesn't seem to really care. That the guy is sleeping, he's like, I'm just gonna sleep anyway, I don't care about the shit. So I kind of wonder why they even go there. They're like, oh, I guess it's a fight or something. Yeah, and they're like, doesn't seem to really have much rules on this Walpurgis night. All the demons, lords, just kind of gather up and then they can kill each other or something, and it doesn't really matter. They're like, yeah, whatever, you your stuff. I do think it's kind of fun that the guy has like the magical changing the room, but he's like, oh, it's a fight, okay, I have this like, you know, fight button here. We can like change the the building to become like a fight place. As I mentioned before, it really felt like Pokemon to me. Right? He's summoning the beast, and then he's like, I push the button here. Now it's like another, you know, area to fight in here. It's like, yeah, it's a Pokemon Stadium. I see what's going on here. But of course, a very good episode. Kind of ended just at the climax, though. Yeah, just ended at the climax with VELDORA. Obviously, we want to see more. We want to see the rivalry, I guess. Who is the strongest best friend of of Rimuru? I mean, yeah, I'm looking forward a lot next week to see VELDORA fight Milim. I hope they don't break her magic. I want to see VELDORA actually fight her, right? I want to see Milim transform or something. I want to see Milim go full out. As I mentioned there, I don't think that Milim is going full out, right? But maybe when VELDORA pops up, it's gonna be like, well, now we're gonna go serious mode, right? And then, I don't know, Shion punching Clayman's face more. It must be pretty nice. see more of that, yeah. Now, will the other demons jump in or something? Who knows, right? It feels like Leon, he wants to kill Rimuru. The other guys, some of them definitely care, some really don't care. Carrion has to be Freya's lion harpy guy, right? So I guess I'm an enemy only, but I'm gonna guess here that after this fight is over, right? I don't think Walpurgis Now's gonna end just right immediately, right? I think there has to be some more stuff happening between the different demon lords and maybe more fights. VELDORA, of course, is very unpopular, so maybe someone else gonna jump in. That'd be kind of funny too if more and more demons jump in. It seems to be half-ass allowed to kind of join in on the side, so I mean, it could trigger like a war. But one thing I could imagine is that, given that Leon, so let's say he wants to kill Rimuru, couldn't he just say, I want to join on Clayman's side? It kind of reminds me of, if you ever play something like Lupo Universalis, or a strategy game, where two countries can be at war, like France and England can be at war, and you can play as Sweden and be like, oh, I want to join in on the English side. Can I help you guys in the war, right? And you can basically kind of jump in on a great power war just because you can, even if you don't even have to like be because you want to fight all the country, right? So you can kind of purposely join into a war to help one of the other sides if they are weaker or so on. Yeah. So I could definitely see Leon being like, well, I just want to help my best friend Clayman. We've been best friends. He's my bestie, right? So why would he go in and like fight them if they want to fight, right? I think Gaff is like a very neutral guy, so he's probably gonna stay on the neutral side. But yeah, I could definitely see him joining in. Maybe, I mean, Freya seems to be kind of want to betray Clayman, but maybe she's gonna join in. Probably not though. I think she's setting up him to die, right? But I mean. One thing that hasn't been explained here, I said my last thing here to David Slime, is that how is the Frey thing going on? Yeah, I don't know, right? Because Clayman, of course, the episode starts with Clayman obviously showing his, it's like his plead, right? Like the lawyer thing. Here's my setup and here's my thing, and Rimuru's evil, and he killed my poor little Muron and everything, right? Oh, she's alive. But and then I kind of posted to Clayman being, the enemy of Rimuru and so on, right? But what I'm thinking on, like, she didn't say much, and I'm trying to even look back quickly here. Did she have him a line in the episode? But that's Freya, right? Because wouldn't she be like a, part of Clayman's thing, right? Wouldn't she also be punished, or... Yeah, I don't know, honestly. I don't know how that's gonna... She never had a single line, right? I'm gonna quickly back the episode again here, like, she didn't... She kind of scoffed for a moment there, yeah. Like, it was not much of the harpy lady. Basically, you show her, right? Yeah, you show her, but she didn't say anything. I'm just throwing in my last bit here. I'm just wondering, like what's happening with her oppies? No, but I mean, like, how does that work in this anime? How are the rules here? Wouldn't she be part of, taking or killing Carrion? Mind controlling Milim and so on, right? Wouldn't she also be punished for this thing? Or punished, but whatever, like, wouldn't she... doesn't Rimuru know that? He obviously hates Clayman the most, but... when I think about it, Rimuru hasn't really talked about that much. If he wants to, get revenge on her too. But clearly all the furries, right, basically, all the people that he's friends with now, right, they have to hate Freya, kidnapping their lord, right? Or maybe killing him, but unlikely, right? And so on. So that's a little bit, she's a little bit of like a... black sheep there, I feel. Like, wouldn't they want to kill her too? And wouldn't she also want to join in on Clayman's side to protect herself from not being killed by the people afterwards, or something like that in that kind of order, right? So yeah, I don't know what they can do with her afterwards. The thing I can see is that the lion guy is clearly Carrion, and maybe she's gonna be like, oh, I protected him from not getting killed by Clayman by making him into this lion guy. So maybe it's a kind of redemption. She has to kind of, you know, trick up her sleeves to be redeemed, so he doesn't hate her anymore. Like she's not the enemy, I guess. Maybe something like, oh, actually, when I tricked Milim with the mind control thing, I also gave it a weakness so she can free herself or something. I don't know. I kind of feel that because no one's addressing that she's clearly also evil and part of the evil scheme, right? I feel they're gonna like redeem her somehow. That she is like, oh, actually, when I tricked Milim, this thing actually happened, something. I don't know, man. Otherwise, when Milim gets free, wouldn't she like kill Freya? Like they were besties, right? Or they were some kind of friendship. They weren't. She wasn't like Rimuru's best friend, but she was like her big friend, sister, or something. I don't know, right? They would have some kind of friendship going on there, and she clearly betrayed Milim's trust, and obviously my controller with the necklace. So yeah, that I think is kind of strange how they are completely omitting even mentioning talking about her, because wouldn't Rimuru as well know that he knows part of it, right? That she's, but he has to know that she's part of the Clayman, the Carrion thing at least. Yeah, I don't know. But as I said, I'm guessing she's gonna get redeemed, right? I'm guessing she's gonna get redeemed because it feels to me that otherwise they have to kill her, right, or fight her. They have to do something, right, with her. Milim being rage on her, right? But then because no one's addressing it, and she kinda probably saved Carrion, I'm thinking some kind of scheme redemption, right? She was scheming against Clayman or something. I guess. Little weird on that point. But anyway, as I mentioned earlier, yeah, we haven't. I don't know. We will see what happens with with Freya. Anyway, now I'm gonna watch Idaten. That was released today, which I just saw before I started watching the thing, which is kind of a strange thing because Idaten was delayed last week, and then I think I've never seen it before. The delay is like 4 or 5 days, and I don't know then if they're gonna have Idaten on Thursday. Completely check that out. I think I've never seen it before. Idaten on PC. Yeah, I think I've never seen before that they have like a 5 day delay, 4 or 5 day delays, and maybe episode 9 comes on Thursday then. But I guess take a short break and I get Idaten. And after that, we do Old Taxi, the final episode. We get back to Old Taxi, right? So we do the final episode of Old Taxi after Idaten. And yeah, Old Taxi's been a ride. It's been an interesting ride. Very just the main character. And if you have seen it, it has so many plot points, so many characters. I'm at the last episode now of the anime, right? And I feel it's like 20 plot threads that has not been explained yet. So I feel it's gonna be an amazing ending. Or it's just gonna be like, oh, there's so much thing not explained here. So I'm hoping they're gonna, make everything kinda come together there in the end. But I think it's a very well written show, so I think they're all gonna do it. But it's so many plot points. But anyway, first Idaten then, which is it's out today, I guess, which is strange. Never seen it before. Episode 8, which is also one of my favorite.